Does your financial planning or tax firm outsource your data to India? I know for a fact this happens. And I got out of the business just in time to avoid having to do this myself, where I say, we're going to send your data to our back office and they're going to process it. And then they're going to give it to me to deliver it to you. I'll be the shining face of the, American veteran. Hey, look at me. I'm the shining face. But yet the people in India are going to put all the stuff together and put it into a PDF file, and then I will deliver. It's like the freaking, Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain. It's freaking disgusting, dude. Disgusting. Anyway, so the issue is I know for a fact tax firms do this as well. I know this for a fact because I just know. Let's just put it this way. I will not say more. So what happens is you're talking to an American person who's front and center, and they say they gathered the data, they send it back to India, and they take all that information and they process it, and then they send it to the face, your representative who's American, who speaks well, who knows how to speak the language, and your data is now, your most sensitive data is overseas in some freaking cloud. And unlike Kamala Harris, the cloud isn't up there. The cloud is a data center, man. Kamala Harris, literally, it's in the clouds. It's just up there in the sky. Oh my goodness, dude. We dodged a bullet by her. As much as I'm disappointed in Trump, people are like, why'd you vote for Trump? Because I looked at the other thing and said, that's just, ugh. Anyway. There's a reason we call our heels up for something. We call our heels up for a reason, and the reason is because we can't have that. That's just a fact. But anyway, so the point being is, I know this happens, and this is the selling out of America by corporations for efficiency and profit margins, and I don't think people on the right see enough. I just listened to the podcast of the Lotus Eaters, and they're talking. I hate to sound like this is what they said. I hate to sound like a commie or a socialist, but why should we keep hiring cheap labor when the CEOs are making more and more and more money? I said, dude, 100%, man. This is from the right, and we're talking the right. All right, the right gets it. They're like, wait a second. We sold our soul for cheap labor so the CEOs can get all of this money? That doesn't make any sense. It's coming to a head. I just wish the left and the right could kind of converge. Basically, like I was listening to one guy say, the left gets rid of immigration, the right abandons his commitment to free trade at all costs. I do 100%, man. 100%. I think we could meet halfway. Say, no, free trade hasn't been all that in a bag of chips the way they propose it is. It's just not. We just know. I mean, tariffs just work. That's just a fact. Localized economies work. Yes, maybe there will be some higher prices because you can't have foreign labor, but it works. Artisan economies, the old socialists of the 1800s, man. And when you say socialist, people are like, oh my God, dude, I used to fall for that too. Socialism? No, the socialists of the 1800s were promoting entrepreneurship. That's what they're promoting. And the artisans was, your candlestick maker, your freaking butcher, these kind of things. The small entities, man. Instead of these big international conglomerates which are just dominating the world and basically making us slaves to them. That's just a fact, man. These guys are getting rich beyond capacity, and we're selling our souls. Our tax data, our most important data is being in the freaking arms of people who don't like us. Yeah, they might sign some contract. Well, I signed a contract that I will not make this data become release it to the public. Okay, and what are you going to do? Is the FBI going to go and extradite some clown who freaking did this? Hell, man, we gave Jonathan Pollard, remember him from Israel? He was selling our data to China. And Israel wouldn't extradite him. You think India is going to extradite some freaking guy who's selling our data to freaking bad actors? No, this is crazy. Anyway, I figured I'd share that with you. All right, God bless. We'll say so. Find out about if your company's doing that, because say, hey, are you sending my data to your back office in India or Poland or I don't care, Cuba? If they are, you got to find a new firm. All right, God bless. We'll see you.